You think you know fear? You think that you know what it means to be a child and plagued by nightmares? You don't know shit. When I was 10 years old, I had a terrifying encounter with a creature that everybody today calls dogman. I'm sure most people, or at least many people, laugh when they hear stories like these, but I just can't. I was face to face with what I can only describe as a werewolf in 1987 here in southern Georgia. Like I said, I was only 10, but I know what a big dog looks like, and I actually owned a huge German Shepherd named Sergeant at the time. And this thing that I saw dwarfed him. I was walking alone down a road that parallels some thick woods, and when I heard movement in the brush, I stopped and looked towards the noise, and to my absolute horror, a huge black wolf-looking head came out of the brush, and it was looking at me and letting out a low growl. Now, I don't know if it was on 2 legs or 4, but it was taller than I was. Suddenly, it came bursting out of the woods toward me, and I thought I was dead. I don't know what happened at that point, but obviously it didn't grab me. And all I can remember from that part is that it was in my face, and then it wasn't. My mom remembers seeing me tearing ass home with a look of terror, so she met me outside. She knew something bad had happened, but didn't know what it was. She says I was shaking uncontrollably, and to be honest, I even wet myself. And I just kept saying, "A werewolf just tried to attack me." Now, of course, she says she doesn't know what I encountered, but I was a tough kid who was always outside and wasn't prone to making up stories. She says the next day, I brought a book home from the school library titled Meet the Werewolf and became obsessed with anything werewolf related. I wouldn't go outside for a long time after that, even when all the other kids were outside. We moved the next year to a city 100 miles away, and I got back to, quote, normal again. Now, I moved back to that same rural town when I was 18, and I've lived there ever since. It's a small town on the Altamaha River called Jessup. I know what I saw, and I will never forget its face. And it wasn't a damn dog. I go into the woods quite a bit alone, and sometimes I get a little bit worried, but I also always carry a gun just in case. Listen to me. Be safe when you're out alone in these rural areas, in the woods, or whatever. These dogmen things are real. I know, because it almost got me.